Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 83rd expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. It is the second of Jelenios today. It is Demis Day. Who do we have playing today?
Hey, I'm Casper. I'll be playing Nissel Windsun. He's a level 4 Elvish Witch, and he's hiring Slugwrecker the Goblin Fighter today.
And I'm Rory. I am playing Cabelios the Spithari Wizard, who has an oath to pilgrimage to the Halls of Thoth and perform one of the litanies. And I will be hiring Mill the Priest.
This is Jason playing Zebedee, the level 4 Halfling Seer, who would like to make an oath if we're in fact going to go and face Hugo the Beer Mummy, but I'll hold off on that until we decide where we're going.
We're doing that. That's the first thing.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Okay, then Zebedee would like to make an oath to raise and destroy Hugo the Dickhead.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Ed. I'm playing Contact Grass Spirit, the level 4 Halfling Thief. He did the crime, he's done the time, and now he's back out from the troll prisons to have some fun.
I'm Lauren. I'm playing Demora Executor, or the Lingering Hawk as it translates to, level 1 Spithari Fighter, with an oath to recover a magic weapon to use against my enemies.
And I am Pakkanen. I'll be playing Agrippa, the Imperialite fighter, who I guess was a chirurgeon in the Imperial army, but was just discharged because he kept killing his patients. So now he is trying to find another way of, a source of revenue, I suppose.
Perfect. Okay. I think we have a few of our contingent leaving Gosterwick, going into Ardenville today. It is a dreary, muggy day today, foggy, misty, as we start our journey in the morning. So who's all leaving Gosterwick to go up?
Cabelios and Mill.
Cabelios, Mill.
I think.
Yeah,
Agrippa. That's it? Okay.
Oh no, don't get Agrippa killed on the stairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys?
We got a 7 HP priest. We'll be fine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can make it down to us.
Okay, when you make it up to the stairs, so this is, you're passing the ruins of that old watchtower that everyone says is haunted. There's this 1,500-foot staircase going up, and you all can spot about 3/4 up a torch. Can't really see what's going off with the mist and things like that, but you can imagine sort of the ambient glow, that soft light peeling through, and a small group going up the stairs. Would you rather wait it out? Would you rather
From the
proceed
Beastman
anyways?
entrance area?
Yeah, I'd say it's about 1,200 feet up.
And we just see one torch?
Mm-hmm. Seems weird though. It is daylight. Why would you see a torch out?
Some nervous adventurers, maybe? Man, I don't want to make the decision that gets us killed this early. We'll do it. I'll just do a D2 to see if we wait. We'll wait on a 1.
Oh, you talk about it.
Or yeah, Agrippa, what do you think?
There's a torch lit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it could be an adventuring party, but it is odd to be using it on the stairs because we don't need torches outside. You're sure we're not seeing it from like inside the cave, like they just lit it and went inside or something, or?
Correct. It's going up the stairs.
So it's very clearly a torch. It's not like a magical light.
It's definitely fire. You know, it's not like a continuous solid glowing light. It's got that, flame variable luminance.
And it's moving in a calm manner, not like somebody got lit on fire and is running around.
Yeah. No one's like reverse Denethor going up a cliff on fire. No, it's definitely like a standard torch light.
I guess we could wait.
Yeah, I think we could wait a
Safe,
bit,
sorry.
see if they go inside the cave or something, and then head up and kind of pay attention to if they come out or something.
Okay. All right then. More time will pass as you let the group do what they want before you go up the stairs. Then while you're waiting for that, then I'll throw the camera over to Ed. When you are leaving the troll, when you were leaving the troll holds, which way would you be going back?
Oh no! Don't ask me this question. I guess from the troll holes, I'm gonna go straight to where is it in? Do I have to go across the market, or I don't know where the prisons are in the.
Yeah, so they will lead you from the actual like holding pits and stuff for the prisons. They will take you down to sort of like where the what do you call it, the markets are, or maybe even like the main political court area.
Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Okay, and there's a lift from here, right? I would get the lift. I would get a lift back up from here. Oh my god, I got to go near Salaki land, haven't I? From here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the lift back to level, the Obsidian Gates level, GOG level, and then from there go down, cross the Sundered Span, and go down. Go up. No, actually, everyone's meeting me. Everyone wants to go to this bummy, right? So I can just meet them at Gog's Cavern.
Yeah.
So I'll head there. I'll go on the lifts and head there, and hope I don't get ambushed on the Sundered Span. I'll have like my invisibility ready to go to run across the Sundered
I'll hang
Span.
out with Gog for protection.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're gonna go from the troll court to the western troll lift to the island junction to the upper troll lift. So you're gonna be paying 3 gold. To get up there.
I've got it.
Nice.
As long as they gave me my cash back.
What if you didn't?
You are taking the lift with the not proprietor, because that's actually big in Whitemane, but his sort of front desk major helping hand, a lad by the name of Justin the Nose. As well as some of his hired guards are returning back from a purchasing mission of supplies and stuff up to the inn. So you're just sharing the.
Okay. What's his general vibe? Does he seem happy? Does he seem interested in talking? Does he seem?
No, he seems hungover and wants to ignore you.
Okay, well I'll ignore him then.
Yeah.
But every day
he's indifferent to you.
Vulgarian, but I guess he's not interested.
Yes. His bigger cave fish to fry.
I'm like, I just got out of prison. Ask me anything.
Seems like to you this is a very significant deal, getting thrown into troll jail and getting released. To him, this is just Dema's day.
Right.
Okay. Cool. All right. Back to the stairs. We can go. You all wait, and yes, the light diminishes. Somewhere in the middle part of the stairs, ostensibly into the Beastman Caves. Entrance is up on the stairs. Okay, you all can go up if you want.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Good couple hours pass as you make it up this cliff face. It's hard to have a conversation with the roaring of the falls. You pass what would be a entrance on the cliff face. You can see that it's full of jungles, like this mycelial fungal jungle network. But you pay it no mind as you go up and reach the very top of the cliffs of Arden through the existing gate structure. And
As
into the
we
city
passed
proper.
by the basement caves, how many footprints did we see?
You don't see any footprints.
Suspicious.
Unless anyone's like trained in tracking or anything like that, you wouldn't see anything.
Mill's a far traveler. I'm sure they've seen a lot of footprints.
Well, it doesn't look pristine. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like this place has been journeyed, but by the quantity, frequency, those types of things, you need a little bit more of an expertise.
So then we go down to the stairs that go down to the Beastmen caves.
I will give you for free though. You don't see any sort of like torch debris. You know, like no like burning bits of oil or the fat or whatever, bits of spent torch. You don't see anything like that. So whatever that light was, it wasn't a torch.
They don't see the light when they're moving through the city.
Correct. But you make it to the top. You're at the south gate. There's a long boulevard filled with ruins flanking each side. In the middle of the boulevard, there's this large obelisk about 15 feet tall, inlaid with a bunch of runes and things of the sun. Continuing north past there is this row of old trees, and this really, really, really large old tree in the middle of this large plaza. And you can see that there's a lot of paths. And would anybody be stationed on the top of the Tower of Scrutiny?
Calamanos would wave.
Yeah. a couple adventurers will wave from the top of the place called the Tower of Scrutiny. All right, are you making it down the stairs to meet up with everyone in Goblin Town?
Yes, 2 torches, right?
Yeah.
Mill won't burn them.
Yeah. Okay. The stairs down to the Goblin Courts are very, very, very deep. It's approximately 700 feet climb. So you just went 1,500 feet up, and now you went 700 feet down. Your legs are killing you, to put it lightly. And second of all, the way we track time is about every 200, 250 feet is about a torch. But I'm generous here and just describe that the Goblin Court takes 2 torches to get down.
Okay. I've got 2 torches.
I already burned them, so
Yeah.
we're good for now.
Sure.
Okay. Would someone want to describe coming into the Goblin Courts through those obsidian doors, or do you want me to keep doing it all? All right, with the lack of volunteers. All right, what it looks like is coming, down this huge staircase, you're walking through these ancient Arcantian monuments of, looks to be about 10 feet wide passageways of really nice chiseled granite stone. And it kind of serpentines its way until you come across these massive black doors that are at least 20 feet tall. And they're just etched with all these various runes. They look impenetrable. However, they lie open to you. And so laying past these massive impenetrable doors, though, is a veritable massive market. And the heart of the Goblin Courts. In addition to just being Goblin territory, you can see that there are a bunch of humans around. Excuse me. Different denominations. You can see that there are several of these soldiers with animal heads chatting and trading alongside the ruler of this place, a goblin by the name of King Wiskenham, and his massive ogre bodyguards. And as you're going through the hustle and bustle, it looks like everyone kind of knows where they're supposed to be going, and you're told that you're meeting up with the rest of your adventuring companions today in this in the halls of the Goblin King. So you can just
Did we
kind of
know-
imagine a market bazaar vibe.
Did we notice any further excavation of this western tunnel?
No, it's been given up and abandoned.
How dare they? Lazy goblins.
And Nissel's
Yeah.
meeting up with you here, so he waves over to you. Ah, you made it.
Did I get a dagger for you? No, for Kondak and somebody else.
Or Zebedee.
Yep, Zebedee.
Zebedee, much obliged.
Yeah.
Now he could do one more point of damage if he ever has to come in contact with anybody.
Kondak, you make it back to the goblins just fine as well.
Okay, cool.
All right. Sorry, Demora, for making you wait. You're good.
It's fine.
Add
All
your
right.
+1 daggers.
We got the band back together. Where are we going?
To Gog.
Yeah, to Gog.
Okay.
So that's up from here, right? To the a upper floor of Goblinville.
Correct. You go towards Killick Sundered Span Outpost would be the direction, and it would take a torch to get there.
Mhm.
My God, where is it?
It's right here.
This is the wrong. There's a wrong arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's there.
I think there's supposed to be 2 arrows. Like one goes to the Halls of Thoth and one goes to the Goblin area here, right?
Yeah, that's
You
all
said
right.
they both go north through Killick's area.
Okay, well, one of them's not labeled right, but that's fine.
Yeah, this one's not labeled.
Okay. We're packing in where you see 9 and all of our mice. Yeah, this is where we're coming in from. We're coming up through this. Yeah, exactly. This blue area. So okay. You make it into the what used to be a compound of military defensive nature has turned into sort of a spillover living area for a lot of the least popular goblins. They are doing pretty well. You can see that they're kind of having a feast today. They must have been a small, shrine / saintly holiday to whatever goblins pantheon they worship. So, but yeah, they're currently engaged in festivities, and they'll wave you through. What is the marching order? What is the light situation? What's all that kind of stuff before we proceed?
I'm just grabbing some post-its.
Yeah, we're pretty loosey goosey with like the whole grid situation and stuff like that. But it's just nice to know a general marching order and light and that kind of stuff for when we're playing.
Was everyone like level 1?
Most of us, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. One.
I got
Yeah.
decent
I'm
AC
level-
and HP, so I can go in the front.
I'm level
Yeah.
4. I'm a level 4
It's
thief,
level
so I don't
4.
mind. I don't mind leading the way because
Did somebody give Agrippa a magic weapon of any
I
sort?
gave you both the daggers that asked for them.
Okay.
I have a dagger.
You have a +1 dagger now.
No, just the Zebedee and Kondak have
Oh,
the
I
plus
thought
daggers I took from the bank.
You.
Agrippa has no magical weapon. Then
I've got silvered arrows, if that helps.
That could
that
work.
might be helpful against. Do we know if silver weapons works against mummies?
We'll find out. I think so.
I'm going to loan. Actually, before we go in here, I should dispense luck to everybody.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. So,
Okay.
who needs luck? So luck is a resource in Shadow Dark,
Yeah.
and a sphere is the one that delivers the luck. So, who said that? Was that Casper?
Cabellios does also.
Do
Okay.
the rest. I think I have it.
So Nisso first.
All right. For the record, I imagine you all are doing this not in the caves of Gog yet. You're
Yeah.
before you
On the walk up or something.
yeah, at the barricades before you head out. Yeah. something like that.
The more
Success for Nissil, success for Kondak.
I don't need. Kondak doesn't need any. He's
I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
You don't want
Cabelios.
You don't want the halfling to read your omens? Okay.
No.
And
you feel the karmic balance.
Kondak feels like every halfling has died. It's like some sort of curse on him. Like
Yeah.
he's only alive because all these other halflings.
also, it's gonna be your fault if Zebedee doesn't make it.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
next hour.
exactly.
Kondak is very much the Judas halfling.
Yeah.
Arden
Ever
Wolf.
since Spangenhelmer, his loyal companion, was
Yeah.
voted to be eaten by a dragon, he feels like fate is.
They have
I don't know. It's gone in a weird direction for him.
Yeah, they have all mysteriously fallen.
Demora,
Every
do you
halfling
need any?
died.
All right, it's a pretty fair marching order. But what is the light audit situation? Who's got the torches or lantern or light spells before we get going?
Kondak will spark up a lantern.
Yeah, and I'll carry a secondary torch.
Zebedee is loaded up with holy water and nets and rope and spikes. He has no room for light sources.
Okay. So we wave to Gog and go to the Pillars of Dread.
Demora?
Gog's not around actually. He's not in the
What?
cave. He's not in the cave today.
Oh.
What? Is that the first time he's not been in the cave?
Well, he could be like in his private quarters here, but he's not just he's not fishing, right, or anything like
he has
that, right?
private quarters. I thought he just lived on the island.
No.
All he had was
Oh,
a
I-
smooth rack there.
Ah.
Very minimal living.
He's got a little cave pocket that he sleeps in.
So he's got an
He
apartment.
hasn't been there. It's fine.
Let's leave him to nap.
I thought he was like
Shay-
24/7
Yeah.
barbecue guy.
no, he's not. He is all about that life, but no, he does sleep in. Shea Grog is this area I'm circling right now.
Oh, the area we looted and stole the urn from?
I see.
Oh.
That's nice.
It's probably fine.
Demora? Does Demora need any luck?
Oh, Demora has luck. Good.
I have no
Does
luck.
Agrippa? Okay,
I do
let
not.
me
Yeah.
try to give luck to Agrippa.
All right.
And that's another success. Okay, so
No.
I
Right.
lucked everybody. How about the hirelings?
Sure, Mill will take luck.
Mill?
Nope. Okay.
Failure, so I better spend my luck and
Give yourself luck.
then restore my luck. So I just barely successfully restored that luck, and now he needs to restore his own luck, which is harder. Okay, and he succeeded in doing that. So we're all lucked up. Was there any other slug blaster? Slug
Yeah,
wrecker?
if you want.
I just feel like we should overdo this. I'm petrified that this is not going to succeed.
This is your plan, Jason. This is got to
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
This is your. This is
Manifest it, Jason. Manifest it.
It's okay. I rolled 100 on the
And
D100 for our own.
that was another
True.
fail.
Home by Christmas, etc., etc.
Another success. Okay. Okay, now Zebedee is down to one more chance to give himself luck. But
All right. Well,
we're all charged up.
I mean, okay. You know that every time you're doing this, it's costing a round, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, and
It's our time.
okay, and to be clear, this massive chamber that we're just kind of nonchalantly walking through is like at least 70 feet, sometimes even like 90 feet wide at its widest points. There's a massive semi-shallow lake that you kind of can wade through, but it's kind of flowing water towards some sort of sound of a roaring waterfall off in the distance. And yeah, apparently there's some large troll guy named Gog, and this is called Gog's Cave. That's what everyone tells you. I was very nonchalantly about it. There is a set of, it's really like just a bunch of rubble. I wouldn't really deign to call it a staircase that leads up into this sort of very vast, bizarre hall. Unlike the rest of the stone, this stone here is all very oily and almost like pumice. It's got like holes in it and stuff. And it's grainy, and it just oozes the sense of evil. This, in fact, like as you get close to it, you feel a sense of unease. And now crossing the threshold and going up these stairs, everyone will need to make a dread check of wisdom to steel yourselves. It'd be an easy check though, DC 12. Penalties to this will make it more difficult to cast magic, as well as any retainers' morale tests will be more severely penalized should you fail.
Conduct pass with flying colours. He's seen
Love
too
that.
much horror in the troll prisons. To
Yeah.
be perturbed.
In far off beyond torchlight, you can hear the distant sounds of a chorus of croaks or croakings going on from large bullfrogs. Your companions tell you and stress to you that that's normal.
Failure's disadvantage on casting and attacks, or casting.
It's casting. It's a -1, so it's a +1 to cast.
Okay.
Effectively.
Cast 1.
Maybe he should use his luck. Old Mill.
Oh, because Mill's also going to have to do a morale check for failing that.
No. You don't have to do an immediate morale test. It's that if a morale test is forced, it would be bad, right? Normally, they will run like a townsperson, right?
Yep.
So right now they're okay. It's just that like, that sort of level of competency and confidence is gone, right? That it gets shattered by the dread of this place.
I'll
Exactly.
re-roll both.
With what? Their luck?
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. We're all screwed. And no
You
luck.
simultaneously gulp audibly
Yep.
as you cross the thresholds. All right. This is the fabled Hall of 40 Pillars.
Nissel will cheer you while on being slightly more experienced. Never mind.
Do we hear any Setites
I'll
around?
look after you.
No, you don't hear any Setites, but you hear a choir of croaks far beyond Torchlight.
Okay, so the frogs migrated up to the
Yeah.
far end. They like the Indian gates too.
Yeah. To the newcomers,
Here.
to the newcomers, I'm sure some of the veterans here will assure you that don't worry, this place was built by chaotic, evil salamander people. They're long gone and not to be worried about. I'm not sure if that puts your mind at ease or makes you more afraid. But that's the deal. This place is. I don't know. Do you share it? Do you share it?
Right.
Yeah.
We've never seen one, so they almost certainly don't exist anymore because we've seen everything there is to see in these halls.
That's. Oh yeah. Okay, you're lying. Okay. No, because I think you have personally seen one.
Have we?
Yeah, it was a prisoner.
Oh, in the Goblin Courts. Yeah,
Correct.
okay.
He's dead now, but was it one time?
We just saw a bunch of tents.
Well, he was the last. He was
Okay.
almost certainly the last one. Says Conduct.
Okay, so please explain to us explain to the class what's the plan and where we going, what we're doing.
Okay, I guess Zebedee is on. So our plan is to go down the secret door under the pillar and go along the passage to the mummy's tomb area here. And when we get there, Zebedee's strategy, he brought a set of nets, is to wrap the figure on the sarcophagus with the nets and spike them into the floor, and then tie more ropes across the top of those and tie the ropes to the spikes. So if this thing wakes up, it will be unable to get up, and hopefully will be
move the lid.
Limited ability. So and then we have a magic infinite supply of beer here. So
Ooh.
check this out. There's the faucet never stops here. I brought a water skin. Give it a taste. It's the best stuff ever. If we can get rid of this guy, we can start a business. This stuff.
Conduct has actually promised Salmon Rook that he will pick up some of this brew for him. He's brought some empty flasks along for the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zebedee is the same. So I didn't. Salmon Rook seems to just want the beer. He doesn't seem to want the mummy. But
right.
Zebi wants to kill the mummy and take all its stuff because the mummy is holding the carved statue is holding a real staff and a real drinking vessel, which we cannot get out of its grip while it's a statue. So the working theory here is that by filling the cup with beer, the thing will animate and presumably be hostile and very mean.
Before we try to activate that, should Kondak open this door to see if this opens out into the cave so we have a second escape route?
Very good
we
idea.
haven't left the Hall of 40 Pillars yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying before we get in there and start messing with the
Kondak will lead the way.
Okay.
If people are happy with that.
Yeah, you press the catch. Yeah, it's just like it was before. There's a catch on this pillar. You press it, revealing a panel that comes off of the pillar, showing a set of iron rungs leading straight down, I think 20 feet or so, into a roughly worked stone corridor without any markings, going one direction, as already mapped.
Okay, so I will cautiously proceed along here, and the rest of the party will presumably be following me.
Sure.
I shout back up.
Besides the croaking that's now going in the distance as you go even more underground, it is quiet as the grave down here.
Okay, and then I'll proceed along. I've actually never been in here, so
yeah.
Kondak will proceed to here, and
he will set himself up as a bartender.
Okay.
Make sure this room is clear.
Yeah, the unworked or partially worked corridor that you take gives way to a well-trimmed in granite block tomb, frankly. The walls in here are painted with extremely bright pastel colors. Various depictions of grain and things like that. I guess as a halfling, you've seen these before. This is definitely this is a scene from the Grain Isles.
Oh, I wonder if this is a halfling mummy. It's in here.
It is. Hugo Berry.
Hugo is a halfling. He's a halfling jerkass. So,
wow. I feel quite emotional all of a sudden. I didn't realize. Okay. And does anything happen if we take the golden mead from this vat? Can we just?
We've done that a few
Keep it
times.
up.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Safely.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, the northwest end features a 2-foot tall circular basin, which, or it's actually more like a fountain because it's spraying this sort of multi golden liquid.
Okay.
And then to the southeast has a rather small sarcophagus, maybe like 3/4 the size of a person, about 5 feet long, 2 feet wide, 3 feet tall. And again, on top of that sarcophagus lid is a highly realistic image of a halfling dressed in robes and a pointy hat. In one hand, there is a rod or a staff, I should say, a full-scale wooden staff, and on the other hand is a large ivory drinking horn.
Now, as a halfling, do I know anything about this character, this Hugo Berrydraw? Is he a legendary figure in halfling?
Oh yeah,
myth?
Yes, he is a infamous character. In fact, he's a common villain in our Kantian folklore. He's a malicious trickster.
There's a big block of text in the chat in one of the channels somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. What the hell is a tomb to this guy, whether it's the real one or a homage, in Arden Vul, under a pillar here is anyone's guess. It seems very out of place.
Would us halflings associate... we wouldn't associate the name of Hugo Berrydraw with Arden Vul then?
Absolutely not.
Total surprise to us.
No. Just how you wouldn't necessarily put together Laurel One Eye either.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Is he a similar milieu to Laurel
Correct.
One Eye?
He's one of the worthies, or in this case, like an infamous worthy.
Okay.
Unworthy.
Yeah.
Now, if I step into this room, is anything going to happen?
This is the guy who would fill your house with bees. You're like, as a joke.
Just
hilarious prank. It's
Yeah.
bees. Ah!
We have been in here before, and we couldn't find any traps, and we traipsed
Okay, fine.
around.
You know,
Well, before we
like-
do anything else, Contact would like
Look.
to fill up his 4 empty
Look,
flasks.
yeah,
with his
Hugo-
golden mead.
Yeah, Hugo Berrydraw is definitely not like an Andy Kaufman level of trolling. He's like a more malicious.
Evil
Okay.
Kaufman.
like a Bam Margera.
Yeah, actually that's a really good analog, yeah. Okay, so as we make our way in, Contact, what'd you say you're doing?
I would like to. I've got 4 empty flasks that I would like to fill up with this golden mead.
Nice. There's enough in here for 6, so go ahead.
Okay, well, I think Sam Rook just asked me for 4, so I will leave 2 for other people. And with that done, I think the party wanted me to go and check out this small hatch down this corridor before we start mucking around with the
Yeah.
tomb. Is that right?
Yes.
And I don't think we had a thief the other times we were here, so there could even be.
Yeah,
others
that's why
above
we didn't
around.
open it.
Yeah.
No, fair
Right.
enough. And then I will. I guess first of all, I'll look at this. Should we look down here first, or do you want me to look at the sarcophagus first?
Go check the hatch in case it's an escape route we need.
Yes, boss. Just come back. it opens this door. What does he see? What does he see down this corridor?
It is a passage that leads to a door.
Okay.
I mean, frankly, it has the same unworked characteristics as the passageway that you made in your way into this room, right? So this tomb is almost like a pocket of well made masonry and
Okay. So I will
mortuary art.
proceed into this corridor, but as I
Yeah.
go, carefully checking
Carefully
the
for
walls.
tracks. Yeah.
Well,
I
traps.
got
Also
you.
look at the walls. If ever any switches, anything I can depress.
Yeah.
The usual stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that can be pivoted.
Yeah,
pulled out.
you can't help but think that you are on the lookout for the smell of honey and anything bee related. As well while you're going through, given the circumstances of where you are and the context.
I keep looking
Yeah.
out to make sure no bees are going to drop on me from a high.
Yeah, but you're safe. Nope, you can make it down here just fine.
Okay.
All right,
And,
I will.
this-
Yeah, I will give you the fact that this door appears to be a one-way door.
If I take swig of the mead, does it taste any familiar?
Does not taste familiar. It tastes fabulous though. It is surpassing in flavor and freshness. You do believe they recently added more hops.
It still brings back
do you-
memories of
yeah.
my first surgery.
You if
First surgery that was performed upon you?
It's
Or
for-
the
No.
first surgery
I I needed to.
for the nerves.
I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So I
Yeah.
bring a whole keg.
Zebedee didn't need anything to.
Oh.
The surgery failed. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, a simple sip won't have any effects, but if you drank a whole flask-sized dram, we'll have a talk.
Oh, because Zebedee did that before, very noisily.
Yeah.
And then during down, you said there was no effect.
Oh well, there's it would give you a bonus to charisma, but a malice to wisdom
Oh, okay. So
temporarily, like all good alcohol.
That could be
So
good for.
he probably then doesn't remember how much entertainment he provided.
So to clarify this door, this is a one-way towards us,
yeah, or is it going?
No, the other way around. It's a one-way out.
Oh,
so we
that's-
can push it open
Yeah.
and still see.
Yeah, you push it open and you can see that it's about 15 feet above the cave of Gog.
So it empties out into the cave.
15 feet might be a little bit too high. It's actually more like maybe 10 feet, a couple meters.
So it comes out on the wall.
Correct.
Well,
Just
we
like
know
up
which
in the
way-
wall. Just
Yeah. We know which way to run.
Yeah.
for a quick exit.
Okay.
Proper, should we leave
Why
it
would you have a
open?
one-way door? Why'd you have a one-way door here though? That just empties out into
Maybe
the cave?
Hugo wanted to escape access. Hopefully, we're not going to give him an opportunity to use it.
Well, Kondak is highly suspicious of this whole tomb because he's been in a few tombs now, and the fact there doesn't seem to be any loot in this tomb. I
Does,
assume
does,
there's.
Well, he's carrying.
He's holding the loot.
Yeah, but he thinks he wants to have a look at all these walls and make sure there's no
Oh, for sure.
Please
secret
do
doors.
inspect the sarcophagus before Zebedee starts roping it up.
But
Yeah,
we
well,
have
let
had
me
at
check.
least one room of these worthies where it was literally just like all their stuff just
Yeah.
lying there waiting to be taken.
Yeah.
Your studying of the pastel-colored walls and the fields of grain do not produce any secret doors or hidden compartments. However, perhaps the character of the group who's looking around, who's more willing to zone out more than others, when they squint at the walls and the art, you can kind of make out a image of a large goblet, kind of like one of those what are they called, like those third eye puzzles, I Spy puzzles, magic eye puzzles. Yeah, like kind of when you squeeze it, you can kind of see it form into a goblet.
And where is this on the wall?
On the western wall. But
Maybe that's
yeah.
Whoever,
the one who's most bored would be willing to see that.
Yeah, slug wrecker. Yes,
And,
no attention span.
Okay.
Can slug wrecker reach out and touch this goblet?
No, it's a optical illusion based on the description.
It's not like a magical thing where if you it's like literally
it's like a literal goblet. Like in our world. In our world, there's a thing called a magic eye puzzle. It's literally that. When you squint and stare at it, when your eyes do the thing.
I know what you're thinking of. That game where it's like,
I don't know. Is this a American thing? Is this wrong? I don't know. Okay.
There's a computer game where
you
line up the perspective just right, where it would be like a goblet-sized thing in front of you, and then you just reach out and pick it up.
They're in Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
The witness.
Yeah, no, there's
no
there's no magical dimensionality to it.
Yeah. It's just a cool little Easter egg in this room. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so that done, Kondak will now take a look at the sarcophagus.
Okay, more time's passed.
Yep.
Okay, you take a look at the sarcophagus. You're taking your time, and the thing that's vexing you is that you can't seem to find the lid.
That's what you said before. Yeah.
Seems to be a solid block.
That's
why everybody is convinced that it's just going to animate straight off of the top of it.
Was the coffin like standing up or lying flat?
It's lying flat. It's lying flat. It's about 5 feet long, 2 feet wide, 3 feet tall.
Maybe there's just something under it. Does it look like it? There might be something under it.
That we could slide it.
You can. It would be heavy to slide, but yeah, you could definitely slide it.
Are there like grace marks or anything like that?
No, there's nothing of the sort.
We could try pouring some beer at the base and see if it drains.
Pour it into the goblet.
Just go back to this giant goblet on the wall. Like we can't like where it is on the wall. We can't press it in or anything like that. You know where this.
Nope.
I'm assuming
you can touch it. Yeah, it's not a goblet. It's just wall.
I think you have to drink enough that it becomes real.
You go do that.
Try filling the goblet first.
There are two drams left of mead in this fountain right now.
Okay. Oh, it's not continually flowing?
Well, no, it's the basin needs to refill and stuff, and we just took like 4. Yeah.
I think this is to cup his hands and start drinking, because charisma is a positive to him anyway.
All right. Now, I will give you contact as you're looking around. In place of a seam, though, you do spy an inscription in Mithric. So you might need someone to help translate.
Hey,
we've got our wizard, right?
There's some writing here. Do we have a wizard? I don't know. We do have a wizard, do we?
I speak Mithric,
Jelenios. Make
both
yourself useful.
ancient
Yeah.
and common Mithric.
Yeah. Just tell me what this says.
Okay.
It says loading screen.
All right. It's written in what would be like middle Archontian or like middle Mithric. So it's not very, very, very old. And I will put it in the chat because it is an inscription that you can read, but I will also read it out aloud. It says, Hugo Berrydraw rests nearby, Prince of Charlatans, always ready with a quip and a toast, he who drenched his companions with friendship and the fruits of the barleycorn. Wake him at your peril, for his jollity will know no end.
He who drenched his companions with friendship.
Mm.
We could
Okay,
try-
so we
we
just
could try
drench.
pouring
Yeah.
Yeah, but not yet,
I
please.
mean,
Tie him down. If you really,
But also, I think you may laugh forever if he curses you. It doesn't. It
yeah,
sound a
that's
bit
the
like
sort
that?
of thing. Yeah.
that sounds like it.
That's-
Yeah.
So that's why we want to make it so that he can't speak or hopefully do anything. So Zebedee's got his whole kit ready to rope this whole the figure down onto the
The ground.
top of the sarcophagus.
Mhm.
Rope it across once he's got nets over it, then rope it over the throat. I guess we can't stick anything in its mouth until he animates, but maybe that will be one of our first things is plug his mouth. I'm assuming he's going to be undead when he wakes up.
Do you want to steal the
Hopefully-
goblet once you've done the ropes and stuff?
I tried that last time I was in here, and I couldn't steal the staff or the goblet.
I see.
If we can, if they're dislodgeable now by means, if we can chip them out of its hands, but
I mean,
last
Kondak's like, my job here is done. I leave this to you, and I'm going to go join Demora in the passage.
we're going to need your damage
Yeah.
dealing, please, in a minute.
Yeah. The staff is definitely giving off magical energy, like the tinnitus in your ears feeling in the hands of the Jose. But the drinking horn is not. The drinking horn seems like it could be kind of with very fine, delicate skill be pushed out of their hands, but the staff, there's no chance without breaking off the hands.
Oh, well, if we can get that loose, let's get it loose. Anything that might help.
Maybe we have to drink from the drinking horn. We could try filling it first, but if that doesn't work,
Yeah. So let's get him all roped up so that he can't move once he gets ready.
Okay.
If we activate.
Burn
And,
so-
spikes.
So Nissel, after
Burn what?
drinking his dram, waddles back out to the hole.
I'm gonna block
Right.
this exit.
So who's spiking down the sarcophagus with the ropes and stuff?
Zebedee.
Okay.
Zebedee.
Zebedee is liking the.
Okay.
He bought
I can help.
ropes and net spikes. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm just nervous that this might not just be a breeze. So if we can just get him out of get him away. Who has magical weapons? I know we've got two magical daggers.
Most of us do. We brought some.
Yeah, because when we activate him, we should all be ready to stab.
Yep.
If we all hide, then he wakes up and he starts mowing people down. If we are not all acting together.
There's nowhere really to hide, and we'll have initiative. So
Okay.
just do the action.
Okay. So if we're all ready, I'm
Position
going to share.
Right.
I brought 3 flasks of holy water as well. So I'm thinking that once the beer activates him, then hopefully we can hose him down with holy water as well.
Okay, so then I'm going to give you that it's going to take one turn to do all the roping, everything down, which gives everyone else a chance to
Right.
do stuff around in this phase as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric,
Okay.
just in case it matters for the fight, I have drank a dram of the beer. So do I get what charisma and is it 1 point gain and 1 point loss?
You gain 2 charisma, and effectively you gain 2 charisma and lose 2 wisdom.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really affect me.
And there's only 1 flask left in the fountain now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Zebedee's going to fill his water skin because he's going to use that to then fill the ivory cup. And
Okay. All right, Zebedee. You spend a turn securing down your ropes and stuff over the sarcophagus. Now that's done. Everyone's ready. You're going to go over and fill up your water skin with the last of the meat of the fountain.
who wants a flask of holy water?
I have one if anybody doesn't have a magic weapon.
I don't.
You could pour.
Well, I gave you 1+1 dagger. I'm going to give you my dagger because he's not expecting to stab. He's expecting to cast spells.
Okay. And Pakanen, you can also pour holy water on yourself to get the effect of protection from evil.
Okay, I'll do that.
Does holy water do damage to the
Yes.
undead directly, or does it? Okay.
Yes, it does.
Have we determined whether there's a different benefit to the using it to harm it rather than using it as defense?
Well, you can't stack it up, but it is quite effective. It's 1d4 or 4 for 4 rounds or something.
It's similar to fire or to
Okay.
oil flasks.
Okay. And one last check, this goblet doesn't change in any way when I'm drunk.
No.
Okay. Ready to go.
Okay, so Nissel is now drunk. Zebedee is too scared to drink yet. He wants to drink afterwards. Okay, here we go. Zebedee is going to pour the beer into the cup in the hand of the statue. Fill it right up.
Okay. The drinking horn is now full of the mead.
Did anything happen?
The drinking horn is full of mead.
Okay, he's going to pour beer into the mouth of the statue.
From your water skin?
From the water skin.
Yeah. It hits the stone Gisette of the halfling. Nothing happens. Splash, splash.
Okay.
It's
So he
dripping
filled
off
up
his
his-
face. It looks kind of like tears.
Okay, that was my plan.
Try to pull the goblet out now.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can loosen the goblet from his hand.
Okay.
Come on, wake up, you bastard.
I would imagine this would be very difficult to do without spilling.
Oh, spilling is fine. It's beer. It's made to be spilled.
Okay. Then, if it's meant to be spilled, I'm gonna be more explicit. I think I'm gonna require a check to do this without spilling all of it,
Because we've got more.
or at least enough that a sufficient amount. This sounds this is probably not a strength issue. This is a finesse issue. So either like if you were quick thinking or something like that, maybe like intelligence, but otherwise probably dexterity. I would say this is relatively hard. So like a 15. If you had like clever use of tools or something like that, we could negotiate further, but I think it'd be something around that. Because the idea is that this thing's in its hands and it's full of beer, and now you have to like get this beer out of its hand.
I have a bunch of string if you want to like wrap it around the bottom and then try to like do the magic thing with the ring where you like slide it over the string to get off your fat finger.
Oh, I think so. There, yeah. I think Zebedee is just trying to like. So he doesn't bring tools. He's a seer. He's not a thief. He's pretty much used his stuff. He's got some sling stones. He's got a magic dagger to maybe try to prop it in there and try to, so that if he releases a little bit, he can wedge the dagger there and shift it out. Excuse me, not a magic dagger. He learned magic dagger to Agrippa. His regular dagger. So, but he's got a +2 dexterity, but that's all.
Okay, I think using your dagger here, give yourself advantage to pry this thing out. Perfect.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, slides out like butter, and you don't lose a single drop. Okay, now that you have the drinking horn in your hands, the dagger basically kind of replacing it in the hand of Hugo, what do you do? You give him a drink?
We already gave him a drink, and it didn't work.
Maybe he needs his
Not
goblet.
I'm getting quite nervous. Can I get a swig from the horn?
We're running out of
I think
alcohol.
we don't want to wait. Screw it. Yeah, feed him with his own horn.
Yeah.
Into the mouth of the statue. Pour it all over his face.
Okay.
Call him names while doing it.
Right. You insult the sarcophagus as you pour the beer over it, and nothing happens.
All right, do we want to break the hand that's holding the staff or try to push this?
Yeah.
Push it first. If that doesn't work, we'll break it.
I have a crowbar.
I have a pickaxe.
Okay. So how much strength do we need combined to push this?
Bring up the staff.
Eric, how much strength do we need to push it?
I think you're at least 30.
I've got 17.
It's solid
I've got
granite, so
16.
okay. Two strong people can probably push this thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Slug has 15.
Yeah.
Are we sure this is a sarcophagus?
Well,
That's
it's
a solid thing, solid stone
There's-
that looks like a sarcophagus.
I will say
It
after
might be a
after a
half-
little bit of time, there is a different smell of. There's no longer that smell of the beer. There's definitely like a smell of something like the beer is quickly going bad, supernaturally.
Is the fountain still
No, there's no more in the fountain. You took the last dram.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was. You said it kept flowing, so it just needs to refill. But did
Yeah.
it stop?
Yeah. Basically, it's exhausted its supply and will replenish over time.
Okay.
Okay, so
And the beer that
it
was
replenished
spilled
slowly.
But
Hose.
the beer that was spilled over the statue, has it drained away as if there's a void under the sarcophagus?
no, but there definitely is a growing smell
Mm-hmm.
of like rapidly rancid beer.
Mm. What does the
Is the
statue
beer-
look like? Is the statue changing color?
Where the beer has hit the face, the hue of the stone has definitely changed.
Oh, okay. He's waking
It's
up.
it's reanimating, yeah, slowly.
Yeah, it's exactly.
and-
It's slowly. It's not immediate.
Okay, he's
Okay.
doing it slow.
Let's get ready.
I want to pour holy water in his mouth the moment that becomes.
Okay.
So that looks like flesh. Okay, he's waking up.
I'm going to stab him in the forehead with the dagger.
Okay. Well, yeah. When you pour the holy water on him, there we will go to initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
And, but then you all will get the surprise round, and you'll do as you say. That'll happen because obviously they're waking up. But Yeah, we'll go from there. Okay.
That's good.
But let's just get the initiative out of the way. 9 in the rolls channel.
18.
Yeah.
Jason had 20.
Dirty 20 for deputy.
Okay, so you would have the top of the order for the ambush round. Now obviously you're pouring the holy water, so that's kind of your turn.
Holy water on his face. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Down
that's what wakes him up, of course, right?
Yeah.
And you can see that there is a evil malice
Nice.
on top of the sarcophagus.
So
There's this jizé of perfect, very high detail is coming to life.
glowing red. Little horns come out of his head.
Yeah. Now the good thing is that you do have him strapped down with all this rope and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Zebedee wants to turn invisible after he's fed him holy water. No, hang on. When he's casting spells, do those cancel the invisibility?
Yes. Anything you do.
Okay. Yeah, then he's just gonna, when he pours the holy water, he's gonna retreat across the room and get ready to start firing fate spells.
Okay.
What
Contact?
damage does holy water? What damage does holy water do to this thing?
Oh yeah, you need to roll the damage.
So you have to roll some damage or something.
Yeah. What's the holy water damage? I heard someone say D4.
Mm-hmm.
I can never remember if it's D4 plus D4 rounds or if it's 4 for D4 rounds.
I always thought it was 4 for D4 rounds, but
Fire is D4 for D4 rounds.
fire is D4 for D4 rounds. I thought holy water was
4
4.
for D4 rounds. Okay.
Burns
No.
undead close range 1d4.
Okay.
So it's one time use, I think.
Okay.
Eric, can you clarify what's the answer?
Holy water got buffed. It said it's 4 damage for 4 rounds, but the fire burns for 1d4 for 4 rounds.
Okay, so
Flat 4.
we've got 4 rounds of 4 damage each from holy water.
All right, so you've done
okay,
you've done 4 damage to him right now.
Can Kondak backstab him with his dagger while he's lying down?
Yeah, I think so.
Does he have to actually hit him, or can he just hit him because he's lying down?
No, he's lying down, so you can just do the damage.
Okay. So it's,
And he's
44.
bound by the ropes, so you might have him. So just
He
do
does
enough damage.
10 damage to him.
Okay.
And then Kondak will retreat.
I'd like to do a mighty deed. And is the hand reanimating? The one with the staff?
It will. It hasn't yet.
Okay. But the face is.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to attack the eyes to give it a penalty to attack us when it's up.
Okay. Go roll
That's
your
my
mighty deed. A. Okay. That's good, but actually, I think with it being here, you kind of automatically hit. So yeah, you get it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you
Okay.
just
All right.
read.
And with a 3 on the deed, you get the success.
Plus 6. 8 damage.
Nice.
Ping.
Packing it's your turn.
Was that with the dagger?
That's with a +3 short sword.
Oh, with a +3 short sword. Yeah. From the tower.
Yes, I borrowed
Nice.
that off. Paul said take it, so I took it.
Okay, are there any flesh in his feet or knees?
The only thing that's flesh is his face right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run up and hit him in the forehead with my dagger. I can do the mighty deed as many times as I want, right?
With each attack, yeah.
Yeah.
And since a dagger is finesse, you can use strength or dexterity, whichever is higher
Yes.
for your
Yeah.
modifier.
Well, I'll use the mighty deed, but
Generally, mighty deed, obvious ones would be giving yourself more defense, giving them like disadvantage or disabling one of their extra attacks.
I mean, you could
that
stab
kind of
him.
stuff.
You could stab him in the mouth, stop him from talking.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
tried to cut his tongue out.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
1d20 plus 3 plus d3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And on a 3, you cut its tongue out. Okay. Well, you still do your damage.
And
So
you
that's
get to add your
plus
mighty
D3.
deed.
Yeah. 4.
Oh, plus it's
Plus
the
1. Yeah,
yeah
plus
plus
1
one
from
from
the
what you rolled
dagger.
before, but it's a
So
magic
2.
dagger, right? So it gets
So
plus
5.
1. No, so you don't roll the mighty deed again for damage. You take the mighty deed roll from before. But because you're using the magic dagger, you add the plus 1 also, so it should be 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage.
Done.
Okay.
Are you still alive?
Slugwrecker's gonna run up, and seeing you aiming for the tongue is gonna try. Oh no, they don't get mighty deeds.
Nope.
He's gonna swing his silvered longsword at the face. This guy actually has crazy stats. I was just looking at his sheet.
Yeah.
He has weapon mastery at +2 to hit and damage. Pretty cool.
Only with the longsword, though.
Yeah, with the longsword only.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you automatically hit because he's restrained.
Okay,
Just
roll.
roll damage. Nice.
Oh, lovely.
damage 13. Wait, what's the 3 from?
Okay. Its head's
Sorry,
almost
that should
off.
have been that should have been +2. That's only 10 damage.
Oh, okay.
Then Nissel's
It's-
horsefly is gonna fly up, land on his forehead, and poison him. Well, attempt to poison him. +7. And
What?
1d207.
I don't think
Yeah, he smashed that roll.
Casper trying to sneak us. So the casual 1d207 DCC dice. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna use my luck. I don't want to lose that spell.
Okay.
Oh,
Rip.
But anyway. Okay.
Bummer.
So that's my turn.
All right. This thing's head's almost off.
So Cabellios is gonna walk over, pull out Laurel's dagger, and show it to him. Be like, "Greetings from an old friend," and slit his throat open.
God.
This is dark. Just...
Oh right, I automatically hits.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Afterwards, I find a diary that tells us that he was really a nice guy
Is it-
all along.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Laro's dagger also inflicts?
Oh yeah, he needs to con check or is slowed. I even
Yeah,
wrote that
it's-
in my
yeah.
notes right there.
It's literally, it's not necessary because as the 6 damage goes through, Hugo Berry draws its last breath and dies.
I, as a halfling, I have mixed feelings about that. Like a legendary halfling guy, we just murdered him.
Murdered him in his
Yeah, but
sleep.
no-
Tied him to his
It-
bed.
I guess
Yeah.
he was already dead. So I suppose
But-
that was the sarcophagus, and it was just a.
Well, no.
Lasted
What?
longer than most halflings.
Let me
there's a
finish.
twist.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
As you basically cut off its head at the neck, you can watch as its body begins to slowly regenerate with stone back to its resting place.
Oh,
It's going back.
But we get grab that staff. Get the staff out of its
Yeah.
hands.
did the hands become flesh at any stage?
No, you freaking killed it in the round while it was coming back alive. It's staying stone, man.
Does the head turn to stone, or is it just like
No. This hasn't fully happened yet. What I just described to you, it's happening while we're acting. Okay. Like on my turn, it's like now turning back into stone, and the damage that was there in the stone is going back to its perfect form, like before you attacked.
Oh, let's get that staff out of there.
So before it has a chance to fully regenerate, with the head gone, do we see an opening into the sarcophagus or anything?
From the hole that you can make in the neck, you saw that there is just solid, I think basalt.
Okay.
Maybe it's
So
granite.
his
Is basalt a
his
form of
stone
granite?
body is just resting on a solid block of rock.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No loot. No loot.
I mean,
Well,
take the
maybe
staff,
underneath.
break his hands.
Yeah.
I want that staff.
I think Nissel is going to yell at Slug Wrecker, splash him with more beer on the hands, and Slug Wrecker will like sop up some beer and rub it on the guy's hands.
More holy water.
There's no more beer left.
On the ground where it all got splashed earlier.
I've got another flask of holy water. Pour that on him while we're trying to pour that on the hand that we're trying to smash.
You can
I
try
think you need
that.
to
Slug
do it with
Wrecker
beer
is
first.
attempting to soak up beer and rub that on the hands. Yeah.
All right. I can just tell you it won't have an effect. Wow, while I appreciate the clever problem solving, that won't have an effect. Now you could always try something different, but the final say here is that unless you have some other way to loosen the grip of the hand, the staff and the hand will not part.
Crowbar.
Yeah, tomorrow's crowbar.
Anybody got a mace?
I've got a pickaxe.
Is Stone to Flesh a spell in Shadow Dark?
Can we like oil up the hand and slid it out?
That
Could try that. Yeah,
Does
if you had
anyone
oil.
have oil?
I have oil.
You go.
Yeah, we can try that. I make this a hard. I won't give this to you for free with time tools and training. I'm gonna have to ask for a strength check. A very difficult 18. Even the grease from the oil effectively just gives you the option of making the roll.
Okay.
And two people can't team up to help each other.
Yeah, give
Can I use grit?
Yeah, one pool.
Absolutely. You can get the leverage and the grit and the help here, and so like you get an advantage on the roll.
Okay, so that's
Try to pull this thing out.
1d20 plus 3. No. And advantage. So 12.
Do you
Not
want
high.
to use your luck if you
Yeah.
still have it?
I'm
Do you
gonna
want to
slip backwards and fall on the ground.
Do you have luck? You can use your luck.
Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll use it.
You can also do a 2d20 KH1 plus 3, and it'll do the advantage thing. Keep high 1 like that.
Okay. Well, this is the luck roll now, so.
Yeah.
Damn
No,
it.
the luck is still
You
at
get
advantage.
advantage,
So you
Oh.
still get, yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll just
I do
this.
the way I do luck is that you just reroll the whole roll.
Okay.
Last chance.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Nice.
my god. All right, at the very end, plump suddenly all at once. Right. Plop. The staff comes out of the hand.
Ugh, very greasy.
It is a wooden staff carved with grape leaves and grape vines.
We got it.
Well done, Agrippa. Welcome to the team.
Mhm.
This is my
Now-
pension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shame you didn't take an oath. Never mind.
Yeah, Caballos, your wizard could probably spot that it is some way magical, but without detect magic, there's no way to understand or ascertain without just trying it.
Somebody's inclined to try that, but maybe not in the middle of the session. Maybe we'll.
Yeah. You
do
can
that
see
later.
that you can see written on the staff are a few words in Mithric.
Cabalios, what can you make out of this?
Hand me the staff and I'll read it.
Yep.
I read it and bonk the statue to see if it activates anything, because I don't have detect magic.
Yeah. Does it say? Sure. Beer here, make people drunk.
So one of them says in vino veritas, the other one says in vino rhesus.
Come on, Lauren.
What? You don't know
Another
the
one
first
says,
one offhand?
and
From
the
the
other one
wine
says
to the
in.
wine?
Then another one says in vino virtutem or virtutem.
Virtue and booze.
There's truth,
Uh,
virtue, and I didn't know the middle.
The other one is In Vino Caligo or Caligo. I'm not a Latin expertise.
Well, like, there's truth
then-
in wine. There's,
The other one says In Vino. So there's
In wine,
another.
in
The
wine.
point being here is that there's multiple expressions, and I think you are smart enough to deduct that this must have several different command words.
Different effects,
Okay.
isn't it?
And that's
Lots of things.
I'll give you that, but I won't.
Maybe you can.
I won't tell you what to do.
Maybe if you put something in the in that drinking horn, you can then use the
Yeah.
staff to put different effects on it. Like
Let's do some Harry Potter stuff. Wingardium Leviosa, and then we'll do
Yeah.
the same thing with the cup.
like it's probably
Wing
like if you say in Vino Veritas, you can probably give it to someone. It's like a truth serum, right? And
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's probably
would be
like
cool.
Circle of Truth, Hideous Laughter, and Fall Cloud.
Oh yeah.
I'd take that.
That's what
Better to wine.
Mora the scholar would say,
Yeah.
based on, her
I'm going
previous
to walk
career.
around with the cup and the staff and say, "Cheers, mate," and hopefully that will.
Is anything happening with the body now that we've taken both the items?
It's regenerating back to its gentle repose.
To its stony repose? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Graffiti.
guess here?
Graffiti saying loser.
is the head still separate though from the body?
Not anymore. Not after grabbing this thing and the time it took about a round for it to
Or the head
return.
just like magically floated up and reattached?
Yeah.
Wanted to take it as a trophy.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how they get a souvenir. Yeah.
it rolled back up and it's reforming again.
Nice.
Is the
Goofy.
like the sarcophagus? Did it look like valuable?
I'm sure someone would find it valuable.
We want to find
it's a nice giant block of granite.
Block. It's
Yeah.
probably like 60 slots
Right, yeah.
to carry that out.
Yeah, apparently the difference
Oh, is
between
it?
basalt and
If we would
granite
get a
is silica
mule
oxide composition.
so.
I have a mule back in Goblin Town, but we got distracted and we never actually tried pushing it. We could try pushing it
Yeah.
to see if there's something
Okay.
underneath before we head off. So
Yeah.
Mora is 16 strength.
I'm 17.
and Slugrek is 15. So we should. do
Zebedee is
what we can
6. He's not going to be much help.
Let's say we push it towards the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear it creak, and it gives off a loud sound as it's, slides across the floor. Like this, the horrible sound of moving a couch the way you don't want to, right? It makes that feeling. You can see the discoloration from the floor where the sarcophagus was, right? But no, it's still solid beneath the sarcophagus.
That answers that.
Now it's against the floor.
Okay, everyone, great work. Let's go on to phase 2 of today's operation.
Does this count as a successful oath?
What was your oath?
Zebedee's oath was to wake and destroy Hugo Berrydraw.
Oh,
Absolutely.
right. I need to write my oath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're not oaths until you mark them into the skein of fate.
Good
I had to
staff.
write.
Was
Quick
the
break
staff and the horn worth XP?
No,
We-
magic items aren't worth XP, and you get XP when you make it back to safety.
Okay.
Normally just.
Good
G.
question, though. Yeah, good question.
Okay, let's head
I
towards
don't
the
see-
surface.
We're
I don't see
halfway.
your-
Should we take a quick
Yeah, this would be a
break?
perfect. Yeah, it's a perfect time to take a 5-minute break. I get more water.
Yeah.
Let's refresh our water.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, we're back. You've moved the sarcophagus to the side, and you all want to move back. Go back to Goblin Town. Which path are you going back to Goblin Town from?
Same way.
The- The same way we came? Is there another path?
Well, yeah, we go this way. We can go this way for the one-way door and go down drop down into the cave from there, right?
Yeah. I mean, we could do that.
Okay. Oh, through the one-way door. Yeah, let's do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Avoid
We
the
don't want to
hall.
get in the scary hall if we can avoid it.
That's a good
Okay.
idea, actually.
As you enter the cave of Gog, Gog is back. He's actually awake. He's out in front of his home. You know, that spur off this main chasm, and he is treating with guests. And based on their red armor, they can only be one type of guest, or one certain type. There's, in fact, it's a group of 11 set followers. Clearly having a nice conversation with Gog. Gog
thought
seems
he
to
didn't-
be...
I think we have a note on there saying he doesn't like the Setites.
Mhm.
Is that so?
I mean,
You're saying nice conversation sarcastically.
No, I'm saying that if anything, the truth is that Gog is friends with almost everybody and will say things to make people like him and be
Okay.
friendly.
I see. He was mirroring us.
Correct.
Well,
is this
that's
a
They,
safe zone?
there's gun. You know, there's the that Western hands on the wands kind of situation going on as you all see each other. You know, these are mortal enemies to the group. They're at war, but everyone knows that both groups here know that this is Gog's cave, and Gog wouldn't want it. So this would be neutral territory. Now, doesn't mean you have to honor it, but it looks like the Setites are going to honor it.
Let's honor it. We may as well just skirt around the wall here.
Yeah.
Is an attack on
Exchange-
11 Setites worth the hospitality of Gog?
No. Not at all.
I mean, I think Kondak here is the only one that actually has like issues with the Setites. The rest of us joined after all of the everything.
Look, it doesn't matter,
when
man.
you
You
sign-
inherited the war.
day you
You inherited
sign
the
on, you-
war.
yeah. The day
Yeah,
you sign on, Kondak sits down with you in a room and tells you about Setites.
Right.
Why we don't treat with Setites.
Yeah, they give you the propaganda.
Yeah,
We've got
I
no
know.
skin
Okay.
in the game.
we've
Yeah.
been properly well indoctrinated.
Okay. Well, okay. This is why I wanted to stop to make sure you didn't, because I wasn't sure how you were going to respond here. Okay. Then if we're willing to keep the peace and negotiate down to the Goblin territory, the way we came, I'm cool with that, and we can proceed.
Okay. So what's getting done? One, identify. Some banking. Did somebody say something else?
Yeah, we need to burn a torch to get down. I can do that. Done. Pay to identify the staff.
Yeah.
We do that in a round, or do we need to wait? Does that take a day? Or
No, you pay
You
them
can-
and then they cast the spell.
Yeah. Okay. This is a powerful. It's a powerful wooden staff. It is the staff of fermentation, and it can do several effects. The first one. So first off, it has a set number of charges. I think it has 10 charges. And I will give you the effects. Now, obviously, I have to convert this from Osric.
Yeah.
But the first one is water to wine. The next one would be belligerence, which I guess would be like a single target fascinate, where like they just get super mad and they have to respond to you in a Reddit argument. Instant courage, which I think will change to some sort of like, advantage against fear test kind of situation. Just spitballing right now.
Each have separate charges.
Yeah, these are the costs. Drunkard's Fog, which creates a fog cloud around you, and basically giving you invisibility. So really, yeah, effectively would just be like fog cloud. And then this other one, I have to, I'm going to workshop this rapid ripening. And then lastly, the Staff of Fermentation can be recharged, but only after the character who wields it goes on a carouse.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
So that's the only way it gets more charges.
it's like one charge per carouse, or can you fully recharge?
No,
it by
it's
carouse? Or to be determined.
I think it will require a piece of our... Okay, it says the staff of fermentation can be recharged, but only while all involved are thoroughly sauced. So I'll have to kind of figure that out.
You could do it.
Like-
Whatever their D10
Yeah.
roll on the carouse was is how many charges they get back.
That's pretty sick, actually. Okay, well, you're a genius. That's what there it goes.
The aging bit is crazy. 10 HP damage and add 6 years to that. Take 6 years off their life.
Does the cup? You said it didn't show as magic, but it did enable when we got it loose from it. Does that have any powers? Does anything?
No, it's what I said. It's just a nice drinking horn. The XP, by the way, for fighting Hugo, split among everybody. Everyone gains 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
29.
yeah. Are you keeping the horn?
Yeah.
As a souvenir, yeah.
Okay.
People needed something from the bank or no?
I've dropped
Somebody-
stuff at the bank. It's fine. Done it
Oh, I
already.
see what you did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
Does
can-
anybody
Yes.
the staff have a use for it? I feel like Zebedee could figure out a way to put it to use if nobody else has a plan.
I
I
mean,
mean, it was your oath. so-
yeah, you should get it.
Okay.
Nissel is looking covetously, but he above table he already has sick treasure. So
Yeah.
somebody else.
It'll probably end up in the vault eventually. But
Well,
Can
Nissel will
Sears,
take it in that
Sears
treasure.
can use stabs though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
to
can
be
use
clear,
staff as
yeah.
well.
To be clear about that staff, the rapid ripening one, like I'll have to make a ruling for how to shadow darkify that is right now.
okay.
right? But that's fine.
So maybe don't
Probably
use
not.
it this
Yeah,
this
so
session.
Well,
please don't do that right now. That's my
Yeah.
only my
We'll put it in
conceit
the
right now is until I workshop it a little bit in my head.
Is it
while
a
you have it, but
+1 or anything as far as like?
no, it's a magic staff, not like a staff of striking or
Okay. So yeah.
or
so
more like
it's
a
still
rod.
a normal thing if you hit with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Up the stairwell then to the surface.
Yes.
So okay, it will cost 2 torches to go from Goblin Town to the surface.
2 torches. Mill burns them.
Okay, we are back on the surface of Gosterwick. It is still a foggy, muggy day.
Lead the way, Nissel.
Okay. Let's go. We're heading.
See, ruined plaza. This bridge. And
Yes.
then up.
We're heading west towards this bridge through the
Cool.
ruined plaza.
You've heard this
Plaza?
bridge have a name, by the way. You've heard it's called the Bridge of Doubt.
Nice.
Okay. So what do we do when we cross the Bridge of Doubt?
We doubt our decision to cross it.
I think we're going to the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Where the vines were, the obelisk of the moon.
Okay, so you're gonna crawl along the
The
perimeter walls and walk around on the near the cliff face and come back behind the building into the walled
Yeah.
garden area.
Yeah,
Last
that's
time
right.
we skirted safely along the river.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually a map, isn't there?
This
Oh, you-
ruined palace place.
You did have a map here, yeah. This one.
There's not much to
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the obelisk is here, then there's this garden area, and then there's a set of double doors that lead in. Now this greenhouse there's a fountain in the middle, but it's full of vines, and
They moved.
we're pretty sure that they move. They move
We
and
saw
they
them
attack.
move. They came out the door at us.
Yeah, there's a
But-
it's about a 12 meter in diameter, large like domed chamber that you're coming into the back. You also imagine this overgrown walled garden that used to be very nice back here as well, and a broken obelisk in the end in the far corner of it.
Well, when we were leaving before,
Mhm.
we noticed that there was a corpse, a desiccated corpse that was up on a balcony about, I think it was about 60 feet into the room, something like that. We didn't really have a good. There was only 3 characters at the time, so I don't think we were really confident about getting it. But I don't know if Nissel had an idea of how to get it, or
Yeah, I think given this is a greenhouse, Nissel has a area effect spell he can cast where he just has to see the target. And I think we could try that, at least. We could try to stir the vines first, maybe. But
yeah, but it'd be good to know how many we're dealing with.
yeah. But his spell should fill the entire area inside. With frogs. Some of you have seen his offensive frog magics. So we'll try that unless anybody else wants to kick something off first, or open the door and have a look. Maybe.
Frogs are good.
I mean, Contact will get the door open and have a peek in and see if anything's changed since we were here the last time.
Okay. Looks like a hell of plants. If anything, it looks like there's twice as many plants because it's or maybe not twice, but obviously it's the summer months, so things are growing prodigiously, prolifically. One of the two, maybe both.
How much of this broken obelisk is exposed? Like, are there still markings to show that it's like a Thothian obelisk or something?
Good question. Yes. The about a 10-foot stump of the obelisk still stands. Of that, you can see that like there's still the inscriptions like you've seen before, as well as space for an Ankh key. I mean, obviously, like since most of the stump is gone, it's kind of hard to identify the obelisk per se, but there's enough lunar iconography and semiotics there. You're like, this is moon-pilled, you know?
Yeah. Obelisk of the moon. We thought the other one was moon too. We must have got one wrong.
So I think Contact's going to just pick up a bit of stone, if there's a stone or rock or something near him, and he's going to toss it into this room just to see if anything reacts.
All right. You toss. So you open the doors. You look around, and you're like, "My, these plants have grown." You look around for a piece of rubble, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You throw your piece of rock or whatever. It skips into the, it hits the shrubs and plants of the pool, and nope, nothing changes.
And this corpse we saw on the balcony, do we know exactly where it was in relation to where we are at this door? In my head, I had it as about
honestly, man, I'm gonna
60,
give you
60
yeah,
feet
I thought
in.
It was kind of around here, and
honestly, man, it's covered with the dang bushes. It's a 50-50 to see what it'd be like, and right now, and you're like, crap.
We can't see
it's too many plants. Yeah, it's too many plants.
But I knew where. But I remember roughly where the balcony was.
Yeah, you do. But like what I'm going to describe here is that like the balcony is basically completely covered and overtaken with foliage at this point, so you can't see anything up there, other than you would still recall the approximate place where it should be, and you can rely on your memory here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Can I sense any magic vibes from this room?
Yeah, you're definitely getting the faintest whiff of magic. Pretty much this whole island.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole island.
Yeah. And then like being around this palace, you're like, oh, this was a site of great magic. There's probably still some here, right? Not necessarily as a room, is what I'm trying to say, but just the ambiance of this place, of this ruin per se. This had some strong enchantments that have been let go. You can still feel the security of some of the doors in the distance here, You're like, oh yeah, that shit's strong.
So
I don't know, maybe not actually. That's probably too much for the ability, but whatever.
So Nissil, do you think you can fill this entire room with frogs?
Yes, definitely.
So I think it might be worth doing that because then they're actual living frogs, right? So if there's something in there that reacts to living creatures rather than just random
Well,
stones,
They
they're not living
bludgeon
frogs.
people and then they disappear back into the fey ether that they emerge from. So they're
Okay.
only temporarily present, just enough to.
But that might be
Right.
enough for them to swing at him or something.
From what I remember, I think it was Nissel here last time. We were safe to come in, and when we got to about here, they slowly started to wake up.
Yeah.
If we cast it now, I'm just worried that if they're not like active, it's not going to count or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not worried about making damage to them. I'm just trying to. I just want to see them. I want to see if we can pinpoint if there's stuff in this room because we can't really see what's in this room.
No.
It's just a load of foliage,
Yeah.
but we're fairly convinced there's something in this room. And if we drop a load of frogs in, maybe it will make whatever it is react, and then we can
I want to
pinpoint its
save that
location.
spell because I don't have luck anymore and I could easily lose it. So let's save that for the actual fight. Slug Wrecker
Yeah.
is going to say, enough chat. I'm going to go and see. These vines look fine to me.
I'll follow.
Okay.
They're not moving. And go about this far?
I would not go that far, actually, if I were you.
About this far? Before they wake up?
No, it's even worse than that. Before you even make it through here. Nope. A threat has already grabbed Kondak's foot and is ambushed.
No.
Oh. They're assassinate.
They are. This is an assassin vine.
I see.
While you were looking up. And yeah, unfortunately, I was like, this thing has a 25% chance of ambush. I was like, here. It's always fun. It's always fun to see the rolls. I think. There you go. I was like, there's a 50-50 chance that it can sneak up, and then there's another one that it would actually attack now instead of waiting. I was like, okay, well, get wrecked, I guess. So okay, so it's ambushing you and it's going to try to grab you.
Mm-hmm. What do I need to do?
You're going to be grabbed. And let's see where it hits you. Okay, it will grab you. It will climb up to your right arm.
Would you have a hit location table, Eric?
Yeah, this thing does. I'm using it from the location for the tendrils grab you. For 4 points of damage, Kondak. And we go to initiative.
I have 2 points of damage left, so if anyone can heal me, that would be superb.
Ooh.
All right, initiative time.
I rolled an 18.
Ooh.
Not 20.
22.
All right, it's gonna be tough to beat.
Nope. So Pakinen goes.
Yeah, I think Agrippa.
Okay, so this thing is grabbing Kondak's arm right now.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna slice it open with my bastard sword. So that is d20 plus. And I'm. How long is the wine?
This thing's like at least 15 feet. It's the vines are all in this chamber. They're all everywhere. This whole place is covered in these things.
Okay, I'm gonna try a mighty deed and pull Kondak while I'm doing the cutting. I try and push him behind me.
Okay.
20 plus 3. 15.
You hit the vine, but you're unsuccessful at moving Kondak. The vine's very strong. So go ahead and do your damage.
So that's and add 2 to that.
Okay.
So 8.
Then.
Are there any more wines coming towards us?
Yes. There's almost
okay,
without number.
I'm gonna lift my shield up and end my turn there.
Okay.
Caspa?
Yeah. Okay, Nissel drops some frogs, doing 1d6 damage to the close area that he can see through this window. I assume there's a window here. That's why I moved up that way.
Um.
Reasonable.
I mean, I know the dome is definitely like the ceiling is definitely air, but I don't know if the walls here, are, like the whole place, is like a greenhouse. You know?
Was the door open?
I have a ring of spider climb, so I'm gonna walk up as far as I need up the wall to be able to see through the door.
Okay. Oh well, yeah. With the ring of spider climb, then yeah, absolutely, you could have been up there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's got to be probably. Actually, no, I don't know. When I Google image solarium, I definitely get the vibe that it's kind of all glass. So
Yeah, all glass.
They
Okay.
go both ways. I mean, if it had stone walls that'd trap heat and stuff, I could picture either one.
Okay.
2 damage to all the vines inside. Slug Wrecker will attack the vine that's holding contact. He hits with a 20 and does 28 plus 2 damage. 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's me done.
So Mill will run up to Kondak and cast Cure Wounds for 7 HP.
Mm-hmm. Back to 6.
Is there enough space for me to get in there and strike with the dagger? Or is it like
No,
fully
I think there's like 4 people up front here right now. There's
Okay, then I will
Sorry,
just
I
cast
moved.
Magic Missile. What's my modifier for this? +2. Has the Pillars of Dread worn off, I'm guessing?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nope.
You cast magic missile with advantage, no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, no matter what. Okay.
No matter what.
To Magic Missile again. Yep, so that gets off, and then it's just D4 for 3 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Vine goes next.
The vines go next. Okay.
Mhm.
Here's the problem.
Oh no,
There's another one in the garden that you're standing in.
that is a problem.
So,
Does it not have fear?
I would strongly recommend everyone runs away.
Okay. Vine creature inside the solarium. It's very much like the movies where like this one vine tries to steal Kondak, right? And you fight it off and you cast your spell and sling your blades as best you can, and then there's just this plethora of these vines bursting forward as it's gonna have 5 attacks trying to grab you all. And then we'll deal with the one that's in the garden as well. So I will roll randomly to see. I think there'd be D4. Demora, are you near the door?
Where? Oh, there it is.
But yeah, I'm next to Agrippa.
Okay. Cool. Then you will be one of the D4 targets. That's not $5 sign. Hashtag. Okay. Going left to right. So that would be 1 into Demora, 2 into Agrippa. Sorry, 1 into Demora, 1 into Agrippa, 1 into Kondak, and then 2 into Slugger, apparently. Okay. So the first one in, that's the distribution. So the first one into Demora. 13 probably misses.
Misses. Slam a shield on it.
Nice. Yep. You rebuff the vine. The next one onto Agrippa. 24 probably gets you.
Yeah.
And it will get you in the 14 would be the right leg. Need to make contested strength to not get fallen over.
So how did I roll the advantage thing? Because I've got grit.
2d20 KH1, keep highest one. and then plus your mod.
Yeah, that's how you type it.
Okay.
You can just copy and paste it if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Plus your modifier at the end.
Mm-hmm.
The end. Okay.
Oh, you
the
gotta
KH
put.
has to go after the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Ah.
editing won't
Yeah.
help
Yeah,
the
we'll
bot.
roll it.
It's okay. We've all been there. Okay,
14.
down you go. You fall prone. So you're not going to be able to move until this vine's off of you, because this one's on your leg, and you'll be taking 2 damage this turn.
Okay.
And we continue. One on the Kondak. One more on the Kondak.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that would probably hit. Okay. D20. The 10. That's on your torso. That will try to pull you. That will pull you forward. And since there's one that's already on you, no, wait, no. Agrippa slashed that one, so it won't be automatic. I'll roll because Agrippa hit it. I'll roll a 50-50 to see if it still has like kind of the strength.
Hit it too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me add an additional. Okay, that sucks. There's like 25% chance that it still could it could still operate, and okay, it does. Okay. So then you're gonna take 2d6 damage from the initial hit.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. And then the second vine's just gonna start dragging you as you're down. And you're gonna get pulled. I will because there's so much shrubs and stuff like that, I will roll a 25% chance again. On a 1, you can't see him. Okay, there's still, you can see contact. Like his legs sticking out from the shrubs. Something like that.
Just run, guys. I'm dead.
Slugger. Slugger gets hit. In the neck. Okay. That's bad. First off, he takes 5 damage. And then second of all, he needs to make a contest as he starts choking.
Okay. No.
Okay. 1 is not going to be good. Okay, so then he's going to take the 5 damage, and then he's going to take another 3.
He is down. Choked out.
Second vine creature goes. This one looks smaller than the other one.
Does it look
That helps at
evil
all.
or undead?
No plants are evil.
Okay.
That's a lie. I'm sure there's evil plants. But mint maybe is evil. Just kidding. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, it's got 2 tendrils coming out. I'm gonna roll randomly to see what hits. There's like 6 targets here. Sorry, there's 5 that are valid. I don't think it will target a dead one getting dragged away. So, okay, that would be Caballeros. Yum. 15 hit you or no?
Nope.
Okay. You jump over its hit and its second vine. I should have rolled earlier. That would be Caballos Mill. Would be Agrippa. That would hit you, Agrippa.
Yeah.
It will get you in the right arm. So that could possibly stop you from using your weapon. And it does 1 damage. Yeah. Okay. So when you're in the arm, you can either try to use your other arm, which I would allow if your arm's free. So you could drop whatever you're using to try to hack the other one at no penalty. But yeah, so basically you lost the use of that one arm while the thing's on you. Okay, my turn's over.
Have we done damage to the one that has Kondak?
Yes.
Yes.
2 have
Okay.
Kondak.
You've done a total of 18 damage.
And Kondak is down.
I'm gonna have fire.
I've got artillery. Okay, time to use his fate spell. So Zebedee's gonna fate at the one that has Kondak.
Nice.
6 whole damage. So, and it doesn't have any more luck.
No. Plants are not evil, but consequently they cannot gain luck either.
And
At least none of my garden have luck.
I assume that a fog cloud effect is not very useful in this scenario.
It's useful
Things
for
that-
getting attacked.
It's kind of extremely useful, yeah, but never mind.
For here, because these are plants. They're not looking at us, so we don't want the.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's true.
They have no eyes.
Yeah.
Is that it? Done?
You need to do enduring wounds.
Yeah. Hold on.
Who does?
I'm gonna hate myself if I don't put this out there. You know how we were like, oh, you got this rod of fermentation, but like that one option's like really like I have no idea how to adjudicate. But also it seems like incredibly useful given that you're like being assaulted by living plant matter. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? If you want to just send it, brother, like we can just say it does some damage for now, and like I'm willing to rule that right now, and then like make a larger ruling later. You know what I mean? Because like it's clearly like tailed to hurt and ripen plants and hurt them.
Yeah.
You know, so like that should
If we
probably.
Plant, then that would sound more effective. I didn't want to like give it more tendrils to grab more people. But
That's
Well, it
true.
says
if
ages
You've
and
already cast. But you've already cast Fate anyway, so
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
go.
It-
I'm -2 con. Well, first of all,
Yeah.
I'm -2 con. So if you're rolling con turns, and it's -2. Now you see if I can roll a 20. I cannot. It's
Yeah.
Lawrence go.
Yeah, you would
I
do
might
10 damage to it. Go ahead, Lauren. Sorry.
my mighty deed is to free Agrippa. I'm going to use this magic short sword to hop through the vines and see if I can't get Agrippa free.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There we
That's
go.
them. That's the stuff.
28 to hit. 3 hit the mighty deed, so d6 plus 6. Damn it. And 12 damage.
Oh yeah. Okay, Agrippa's free for sure. And an additional 12 damage to the thing. Okay, that vine didn't like that. Okay.
Okay. And then I'll be like, we've got to run.
Marines, we're leaving.
Marines, we are leaving. Yep.
100%.
Start moving off. Yep. That's my turn.
Agrippa, your turn. There's vines around on a bunch of people.
So Kondag is still alive.
I'm not dead yet. But
You're
I'm
not dead yet.
unconscious.
Yeah. What's your con mod?
You need a
Ed?
healing.
-2, so I'm very
Okay.
likely I'm going to die before my next round.
I roll my d4s in secret, so you don't know how many rounds he has to live to get brought back up. You can see him, so there's a chance you can try to grab him and get him out of there.
and pull him out,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then Mill could heal him.
yeah. But you're risking going into the maw of the
Mhm,
creature,
yeah.
you know, or you
Is
can save
that-
yourself for the time being.
At least one vine is grabbing him.
No, there were 2 vines that were on him. One was on his arm earlier, and then the other one that like got kind of half
Okay.
cut, and it still had the strength to grab him.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Eric, you did
Well,
mention earlier that this vine creature didn't attack Slugger because he was unconscious. Is there a chance that
Correct.
the other vine creature might have released contact to get more attacks on us?
No, they want to eat me, man. Why else are they attacking me?
Just asking.
It seems like the vine creatures though don't
Yeah, I'm
compete
not-
over the same meal.
I'm not going to
I
try
think
and wheedle out.
I don't-
my
it's not-
character
it's-
there.
I don't. It's not a. I don't think it's necessarily a mercy situation. It's just a matter of it's a target-rich environment for them, and they don't want to compete over the meals.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they might like fear fire. So can I like run up and use my mighty deed to like light a torch and put it like between the 2 vines, trying to like scare them away, or at least damage them somewhat.
Yeah, you can try that. That sounds like a great
Okay.
mighty deed. Good. This could
success.
free. Yeah, on a success, this would
Great.
definitely free contact.
Is this a strength or a dexterity roll? What is this?
Just make it like an attack roll with a torch. So I'm cool with that. A torch would be basically like a club, I guess. For
Yeah.
Purposes.
Oh no.
Ineffective.
Yeah.
Okay. I think one of the vines gets hit in your way, and you have to like fight off, and you don't get a shot to drive it home.
You might be able to move a little bit.
Yeah, you can still move. Yeah, you can still move out if you wanted to. Like, in general, this is still kind of one zone of movement that you've done so far. Knowing
Yeah,
that, like,
okay.
you can't breach the wall of vines that are like thrashing about trying to protect its prey. So your question is, do you want to stay here and fight on, and maybe and risk getting it a chance next turn, or do you want to fall back? What kind of hero are you?
I'm a hero. I'm gonna grab contact. And that's my turn, I guess.
Okay.
If
He's
if
not
I
letting
can
go.
like pull him in this turn, so
No, your attack was to try to
Yeah.
pull. Okay.
Yeah.
It'd been awesome if it worked. Okay, Casper.
Are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
10.
Okay.
Okay. Frog Rain is a near-sized cube. Given that Agrippa's kind of in the hallway and there's vines further in, does it seem reasonable that I could just target it and not Kondak or Agrippa?
I think it's reasonable to not hit Agrippa, but I don't think it's reasonable that you could hit Kondak.
Okay.
This thing's like basically in its mouth.
And somebody that's unconscious that gets damaged dies.
It gets one, yeah, probably. But I mean, like from like an ambient attack, I would probably just knock down one off the turn ticker.
Which he probably doesn't have anyway.
Would you do like a D4 if the frog actually hits him? Because it's kind of just like raining everywhere.
No, because it hits everything in a near area. So I wouldn't do like a chance of it not hitting it. I would just, rather than instantly killing something that's down from damage, I would exercise discretion and just say it would deduct one from the turn.
Maybe there's too many vines above him. It acts as a shield.
Yeah, that's what's deducting from a turn rather than being an auto kill.
Yeah, fair.
Rory, do you have a potion?
No, hang on. This place is pretty big and it's kind of near the corner. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say can you make a 50-50?
Yeah. Just one last little argument before I do, though.
Sure, you can maybe change the odds. Yeah, tell me.
We were attacking vines that were out here attached to it. So potentially it would have trailing vines back here that I could still hit, but not hit the main mass of the creature.
Okay.
That's my little
Then make it a 2/3 chance your favor.
Okay, so
like anything but a 1. Yeah, okay, 1 or 2. Anything but a 3. Okay,
Nice.
You can hit it. Cool. Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's see if this spell even works.
Send the frogs.
It does. Dropping 5 frogs on this guy.
Nice. Okay. They don't hit contact.
Great. And then Nissel is gonna at least move down and make some distance. I can probably get back up there if I need to do that again.
That's it?
That's it. Oh, Slugger might get a 1d20 to heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Death timers count down on my turn. Is how I do it.
I'll actually get a little bit closer.
Round it does damage.
Say, I have a potion on my chest.
Okay.
Done?
Yep.
Okay, so Mill will run up to Slugger, not succeed on Cure Wounds, and doesn't have luck. Oops. Don't delete that.
Oh, damn.
Delete that. Like, sorry, buddy. Maybe grab and pull Slugger here. Is that? It's like 30 feet. Or so?
No. You're gonna.
It's still attached to the vine.
It's still attached to the vine.
Ah, shoot. I would have cut it then. But okay, I'll just Then Cabellios will try to slice at that vine That hits for d4 plus 3 for 4 damage.
Okay, that's not
Does that
enough to.
release Slugger?
That's not enough to hurt the vine, or enough to release it.
Oh, sorry, Slugger.
Yeah.
And then
You gotta do 10 damage to sever the vines.
Yeah. keep running over here, I guess.
Okay. But you did do a considerable amount of damage to this thing.
I wish I would have remembered he was in the vine. I would have attacked instead of curing.
To be clear, based on my mark or my tallies, you've done a 46 damage to this vine creature, and this vine creature seems totally fine. I mean, not totally fine. You're definitely hurting it, but it's not near death. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. On my turn, Kondak, you are eaten. You had one turn.
Yeah, be good.
Okay. Agrippa, you see your halfling leader and companion here go limp, and there's no more picture of him. The leg goes away, limp.
Definitely could have saved him if I had my surgery kit.
The halfling curse is ended.
And let's see.
It's a shame because he's got a lot of good gear.
Ooh, what does he have?
You're about to find out because you're going into the stomach of this thing as well. As one grabs your right leg for 5. I think because I assume a 23 hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 5 damage.
And that is exactly my HP.
Okay. Well, there's going to be another 2 damage as another vine grabs you as well. This thing's got 5 attacks, and you're the only target. And everyone else is running. All right, you will join him in death.
Are we fleeing, or are we?
You're not out of the. You're not out of the zone yet. You basically, to flee out of this place, you have to climb over the ledges and get out of this walled garden. So as you all are making do and trying to do this, the vine creature that's still on the outside near the obelisk is going to be going on you.
Oh yeah, you roll the death timer in.
But what's your con modifier?
Yeah, what is your time?
0.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't think if anyone's coming for you, I don't think your chances are really good, buddy. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
I think we're done, pal.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Thanks for trying to save me.
I think there's 5 people that are valid, so I'm gonna do 2d5. I was gonna go from left and kind of reverse the kind of Fibonacci. Demora is gonna get 1 vined, and Nissel's gonna get vined. So apparently the 2 people in the back. Okay, so Demora, first vine.
Yep.
Around.
Can I shatter my shield?
Yes, you can.
I will sacrifice my shield to it.
Yeah. Okay. The vine creature grabs your shield and crunches it under its might, and the Nissil misses. I think it's a missile. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Turns
could have
over.
sundered my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, okay.
That's okay. There was another vine coming at you, anyways.
Yeah.
Is that all the vines?
That is all the vines.
Jason?
Are we skedaddling?
Skedaddle, but can he attack and skedaddle?
Yeah. You can give a parting shot.
Parting shot at the one that's eaten our heroic comrades. 9 damage. No, failed. Missed. No more fate.
Oh, and that's
Ooh.
1.
And now we're running out of it.
Yeah, that's not a mishap. It's a seer thing. So you have to do penance.
I have to apologize to my god or something.
Yeah, you have to do some penance stuff when you roll a mishap.
Join you on the pilgrim trails.
This was fated. Yeah. Okay.
Before we fully run away, I would say a lot of us have far ranged attacks, right? And this thing probably doesn't. We could potentially just wear it down cheesily if we want from safety, and then try to take the one inside, maybe through the glass. Or do we want to give up? It's pretty gnarly. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to
be right to
give
run.
in. If
I'm
we can
assuming
range it.
anything that we can hit the vine with, it can reach us also.
No, not
Yes.
if it's far range. It will have to creep over to you.
Yeah.
These things do
Nissel has a
move, just
bow
very slowly.
that he could give Demora if Demora doesn't have range. Nissel
I
has
have
range
javelins.
spells.
I'm okay.
Oh,
We have javelins.
also the small vine has to do a con check or be slowed, so it'll be even slower.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing's not moving anywhere. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real. That thing's it's as static as a damn bush. Okay.
I mean, I think we're safe to do that, right? Like, I have a bow to give somebody.
I've got magic
Jelenios, you
missile.
can use that, right? And you have magic missile.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
So I climb up on
From
the
safety.
So if I climb up further away
Yeah.
and then
And just look
throw
down
a
at it.
javelin at it, would that work?
Are we
Yeah, for
attacking
sure.
the
Yeah,
big vine
my-
creature or the small one outside?
Let's kill the small one first.
I'm killing
We
the
have
small
plenty
one
of time
outside.
now.
Okay.
And my mighty deed is to try and pin one of its viney tendrils so that it can't stretch out and
Oh.
attack anyone else who's leaving.
If we're attacking from a
Hmm.
distance, yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Yeah.
10.
10 is not going to cut it,
No.
despite it being a plant creature.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, it's a tough 5 Saldilos, bounce it off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we make the whole armor out of the chloroplast? Okay.
Agrippa's dead, I think. Or D20 to see if you magically survive.
It's true.
I
My turn.
survived being eaten by a 6-armed baboon
Uh,
while being pulled up a rope. I have faith in you.
It's happened twice now in this campaign. Someone's managed to
Brr.
eat 20.
Nope.
All right, Casper.
I drop
Yeah.
for
Like it's also been
frogs
dragged.
on this vine.
Okay. Nice.
And I just, eye everything to make sure I'm definitely at far range.
Yeah.
From this guy.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
So when I got eaten, I had that torch lit.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Does it do anything?
That's true. Let's see.
Conduct
nope.
had like 2
Okay.
oil flasks, so
Yeah, I
Alright.
had 2 oil
Yeah,
flasks.
yeah.
Okay. I did a 50-50 when a torch hits the ground when it's unconscious, and unfortunately it looks like it's smothered.
yeah.
So you done, Casper?
Yep, totally.
Otherwise I would have totally
That's
See?
not enough for that. And
But remember
then
oh, yeah.
I don't have luck anymore. And Mill will grab one of my oil flasks and chuck it at the vine.
Okay.
+2. Also misses. Do you need me to roll if it breaks or if it lands anywhere or any of that stuff?
I think what we do is it's a 50-50 if it breaks.
1 it breaks. Okay.
Okay. Then let's do a D6 for distance.
3.
So that would be not close, but like near, so somewhere in the garden area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically like a random encounter distance. Yeah. As long as it wasn't like a 1, so you're good.
For 1 turn, anyways. Okay.
Mhm.
Trash. Oh, you roll the
Oh.
turns, but it does 1 damage.
Okay. I should have read this creature more. It's worse.
Oh, it's never better.
No.
It attacks far range.
No, it's I misread the number of tendrils that it attacks with. It should have way more attacks. it should, to be completely honest with you, it should have 24 attacks.
Holy.
So
It was still waking up. Lucky
yeah,
for us.
yeah. Let's just say the other 12 were hit by frogs for the time being and suppressed. It has three. Yeah, I won't tell you the. Let's say it has a proportion to its hit dice.
Whoa. What? 25 hit dice. Oh my god. We're gonna level up if we kill these things.
Yeah, you probably would. But it's also why this place is like labeled certain death on the map.
Oh really? You
Yeah,
might be able to kill at least one.
So we're all
Yeah, you're killing the summer spawnling that's growing out here.
Still. Eric, should we just queue up attacks if we're definitely in fire range safety, or
Yeah, I'm cool with that. However,
do a round's worth at once or something?
yeah, I will. Yeah, is anyone else on watch? Are we all just kind of focused on this? No one's looking up at the sky, right?
Nissel, not Nissel. Since I don't have my spell anymore, I will kind of just hand out oil to people and be like, okay, that's it.
I'll pass you a bow and silvered arrows on my turn if you want a longbow, because you're a warrior.
I'm
mage, right?
Spithari, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll shoulder them off for you to pick up.
Well, then Mill will look up.
Incredible, Jason. That's absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're like, oh, we couldn't take it at
Alright.
level 1. Maybe we can take it now. Okay, do we want to just all queue up a round worth of attacks and fire them off?
Yeah, I'm cool with like basically this thing's not going to be able to catch up to you because you guys are just sprinted away, climbing up the rubble and getting away.
Yeah.
So from your distance, you're going to just try to harass it and try to kill it as fast as you can. Right.
Okay.
So in the expediency and interest of time, let's try to batch these rolls. However, I will also point out then I will be rolling encounter checks for the duration this goes because for each combat.
Are we happy with that?
Are we cool with that, or do you want to do it turn by turn, everything by the numbers right now? I'm cool with either way. I just want to, we can't do it fast way, but there's a risk to it.
Let's do it fast. We've got 30 minutes. Mill's on lookout. So
okay.
How many do you want us to queue up?
Well, if I roll an encounter, then maybe how many turns do you want to go before there's an encounter? Or risk that. So let's all right. Let's do 5.
5. Okay.
Are you guys go with that? Let's try 5.
So we're just doing some attacks to see what we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically this thing's still in the garden, in the courtyard, right? And you all can be fast and stay because it's an ambush boy. But once you know it's there, it's kind of like can't escape. So.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. One of those was a crit, so I added an extra d6.
Got it. 22 on top of the 4 damage before.
Nice.
That's
hits.
9, 13, 19, 22.
Okay, that will be enough to kill the one in the
Die, baby.
in the garden.
All I can do is get my shield out and just keep watching.
Okay. Which is good.
You could have taken the bow if you want. Instead, you can probably use it a lot better than Jelenios if you want.
Oh yeah, true.
Right.
Did I have any more rounds left?
No, you would be consumed on your turn. I'm sorry. When it gets around, you're getting consumed. All right. There is also I have Mills on watch duty, right?
Yeah, Mills on watch duty.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see, Mill. I'll make this proactive. Mill, go ahead and make an awareness test for me, like how perceptive Mill is.
What's
make it a wisdom.
Okay.
And let's make it hard. 15.
The priest with a +0 to wisdom. Nope.
Based. Okay. You did not get a glimpse of what was going on in the plaza, but there's something in the plaza.
Did Dramora?
Yeah. Because all I could do was
Oh,
equip
yeah.
a shield and stand around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then yep, you can as well for sure.
That's a straight D20.
Yeah.
And Zippity, you
similarly-
didn't need to attack. We already killed those before
Yeah.
you launched those.
So similarly, by virtue of keeping watch, I will flag to you that there's definitely you thought you saw something, you're not sure, right? And if you would have passed, I would have given you more information, but instead your hair is raised. Something's in the plaza. It's not right. Okay.
And the plaza is, let me just check them out.
It's across the prison.
That's the one-
the way
it's
you-
where we
across
have to go.
The river.
Yeah.
The ruin
Oh,
plaza.
not the inside.
I see. Eric, you said we kind of climbed up into a bit of a raised position now. Are we able to see
Yeah.
in through the glass of the greenhouse?
Yeah. Now it's granted it's completely covered in plants and stuff growing up. So why you can see inside the greenhouse, you're just seeing a bunch of smushed
Yeah,
foliage.
but I might still be able to cast inside, right? So potentially.
Yeah. Mhm.
So did the guy die anyway into those 5 rounds, or I couldn't really tell? I just spammed them all off.
No, let's just say you needed all of them.
Okay. If you guys want to spend the money, I could at the time I could try to get the other vine, and maybe we don't have magic missile anymore.
And give
Yeah.
Lauren the bow.
Something is happening in the plaza.
Well, that's why I'm
Yeah.
asking.
We
It's
should
down to you guys
probably head
if
over
you
the
wanna-
other bridge and hide somewhere. And, we could try and circle south and around. Or we could try and approach the plaza, but we know something's going
Deputy
on.
can try to be invisible for if 3 rounds is enough to get out there and have a look and come back.
if you want.
I don't know,
How-
is 3 rounds enough to get there
Yeah.
and back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And this is a good use of his invisibility. So off
Sure.
he goes.
Okay, but hold on. Okay, are we doing this while the frogs are going down? Right,
I'll do
concurrently?
at least 3 rounds of frogs while he's
Okay, let's do that while we do the 3 rounds of scouting. Okay. Zippity,
And-
you will...
And
Yeah.
Demora,
Is
do you
that
want
okay
to do
with
3
everybody
rounds
else?
also of the longbow while the scouting's happening?
You're better at it than I am, technically, because it's a dex weapon.
Yeah, you get mighty deeds though.
Yeah.
So
You
maybe
might
you
be
could
able
roll
to like
damage.
shoot through the glass for the first one and then actually hit it for the other ones.
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
rolling 9
What am
anyway.
I fictionally position it? What am I aiming at? Just random plants? I can't see the mass from where I am. It's not like it's a spell dropping stuff on the target.
It might all be that thing, is the assumption.
Yeah, just any plants in
That's
there,
true.
basically.
Wait, yeah, I don't know how you're shooting.
Yeah.
You have to go back... do you feel safe going back into the garden, I guess, would be the answer?
Nope,
I would.
I do not.
Then probably... Then I don't think longbowing is in your in
We've
the cards.
killed the one we can identify, and we're safe.
Okay.
At
fair.
least those of us
Yeah.
who have survived. I don't think we can go.
Are you
I think
guys
we
all
should find out what's
fine?
in the plaza.
Okay, and are you fine with me spending 3 rounds while Zebedee's doing that?
Well, we've got to wait for him, so yeah, I'll
Yep.
just keep on.
Okay.
I'll just stay on watch.
All right.
That's
Nice.
8 more.
All right. Zebedee, as you invisibly go around the bridge and come back, you can see poised for ambush on the other side of the bridge is a beastman patrol.
Oh, great. Our buddies. Okay, come back with a
There.
report.
They're
I do
braced.
not think
They're braced with some type of grenades and javelins.
grenades.
Some sort of like a flask of something.
Flashbangs.
Oh, okay. It's like a Molotov cocktail things.
No, it's not on fire.
Yeah.
I know.
No, but it can be something that goes splat.
They had
Yeah.
flashbangs. Another time.
Now, what you can see there, I think being invisible, they won't be able to really hide that well from you. So I'm giving you this for free, but I'm not giving you what the potion or concoction they have for them for free. You'll have to use your imagination
Yeah,
and intuition.
I see that they've got
Intuition, not
they're
imagination. Sorry.
giggling about- they're giggling about and pointing at, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless we have seen them before with a particular concoction. So
Right.
perhaps we
Right.
should retreat across the other bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. We also got 2 dead characters, so like let's figure out what we want to
Yeah.
do, okay?
Yep.
One of them was a crit, Eric, just so there's should
Oh,
be
shit.
5 more damage.
And it's
one. And no, it's not dead yet. I'm so sorry to tell you this. Okay.
It's
You
gotta be
are
close.
doing good though. Yeah, you're getting close.
Yeah. Why don't we just finish it? I mean, Beastmen, they've even the ones we talked to recently wanted to parlay, and even talk about an alliance, right? It might
Because we have
they
20
look like
minutes.
they're hunting
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
We're running out of time. Is I think the
Yeah.
main
And
argument.
we might need to combat them.
Yeah, I think the best plan is to go over the other bridge, circle around the lake.
And head back.
So close to killing this
Yeah.
thing.
And crit try.
How
Or we all
far
die
away-
doing an escape the dungeon because we take too long to kill it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but we're rolling in batches right now, so the only real risk is the Beastmen. How long do you think we have for them to travel half the distance to
Brother-
us from where they are now?
They're not coming.
Hold
They're
on, hold
waiting
on.
for us.
Just because I rolled a random encounter doesn't mean that I will not keep rolling random encounters.
Yeah, I
Do
know
not
that,
bank
I know
on that
I know
fact
that.
as a okay.
I'm not banking.
Okay.
Or that they might not just come in hearing
Yeah.
the commotion and stuff.
How about we do a player vote? Everyone type in the world's chat, stay or go.
Okay. I'm only asking for maybe 3 more rounds if they look like they're going to wait for 3 rounds.
I mean, how
But we-
bloody does the thing look like? Like, how many vines?
You can barely see it in it, man. You're
Like,
We killed
close.
one, right?
I'm saying close. I look like I don't. It's a plant. It's not like a creature where it's like easily can tell. So I'm just saying it's close. Okay.
We shall return.
I would say it's conceptual given the damage rate. That 3 or 4 turns of damage could probably do it. Uncertainty.
that's 2 for stay, 1 for flee. Lauren didn't vote.
I said all. I don't know. Ed and Pakinen, what?
I can't
Do you
vote.
have-
I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't vote.
As a
You vote as a
player.
player.
Vote as
It's a player
You
vote.
vote as a player because we
no,
only-
no, I'm not doing that because your character's on the spot, so I'm not going to vote.
Well, we have 15 minutes left in the session at most, so that's all I was saying.
Okay.
Well, it's a tie then because I was going to vote to flee. So
So D2
fine then.
on, D2 on a 1, we flee.
Okay.
So I'm fine?
mhm.
Tiebreaker? Okay.
Okay.
So
I'll do
launch
it.
your frogs.
Interesting.
Let's
3
be quick.
rounds of frogs.
Keep frogging.
666.
Oh my god! 18
Oh.
damage kills it. Oh
And
my
one
god.
crit.
Oh!
Yeah. Just
All right, 20.
Okay. I apologize for
Yeah, I guess you.
Okay.
disbelief.
all right. Well,
The beastmen leave in disbelief.
Yeah.
goes. The beastmen do not leave, but the you definitely the solarium is more quiet. That's for sure.
Okay. Let's at least get Condac's body and all this
Yeah.
amazing
So
loot.
grab
Yeah.
Condac's body.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be
Can we get Agrippa's body as well, just so we have
Yes.
Yeah,
every-
there's
Yep.
2 of us. Yeah.
another
Let's
one in
not
there
leave
that doesn't have
everybody.
much damage again.
It's 2 halflings. We can carry him.
Do we have somebody else to send in and get it?
Yes.
Was
Tomorrow we'll
somebody-
go.
I did a lot of
Demora
work.
has her new shield out. She goes in to grab bodies.
Okay. Does it look safe?
Does
It
another
does
vine
not.
just
It
grab
does
you?
not. It does not look safe. No.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
I go and I take a peek. Is there anything moving
Yes.
still?
Uh,
Okay.
the commotion from the corridors. Something is creeping. Shadowy. Towards the solarium.
Oh, towards it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
something else is still in there. We have to go.
Okay, let's
We
go.
did a good
Let's
job,
go.
but we have to go.
Yeah.
Leave
Did
the
you
bodies
manage
for
to
another
get the
time.
bodies?
We'll have to.
No,
We'll
there's
have to
something.
send Julia back. Something shadowy is in there, and yeah,
Uh,
I have no means.
in there at Shadowy. Okay, let's go.
And an alchemist Monsanto.
Yeah.
They need some Agent Orange. Okay. Are we going over the other bridge?
Yeah. The
Yes.
bridge, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to
Thanks for
sneak
giving me
up
the
on-
time on that, guys. Down.
Well, yeah.
Killed it at least.
It worked.
Okay.
And one more encounter check to see to make it home. Y'all are okay because you needed a 3. Okay, you're good.
All right.
Are you going to the Goblin Town or into
Gosterwick?
the Tower of Scrutiny?
Let's go to the tower and reinforce it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go to the
Let's go to
tower
the
and
tower
chill
and-
with our homies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tower scrutiny.
Oh, we have cleared the tower scrutiny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Found you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
We did that last one.
Okay. All right.
Cabellios would like to meet Hastar and read the litany.
Okay, so here's a stipulation. You can make it safely to the Tower of Scrutiny. You can make it safely to Gosterwick. If you go to the Tower of Scrutiny, you do not get experience.
Oh.
It's safe.
Oh, it's not a safe zone.
No, it's safe for resting, but it's not considered civilization, and there's no economy attached to it.
Let's get our XP. Let's go.
Yeah,
back.
let's go to.
Your other
Down
choice would
there.
then, or you could risk
Yeah.
going to the Goblin Town through the Ruin Plaza.
Nah, let's go to Gosterwick.
Osterwick.
Okay, that'd be the safe one. Okay, so if you immediately needed triage and safety, you could stop there and then start next session or whatever, just finishing it. But instead, okay, we do it that way. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we have
then
a
didn't
manor
get-
now.
yeah.
We can go there.
So we didn't get any treasure for gold, but we got plenty of combat experience today.
Mm-hmm.
So well done. You killed a 12 HP, or sorry, a 12 hit die assassin vine creature. So that's pretty good. I'm proud of you all. That's 350 experience for the survivors. 1575 split. I think.
350 total, or plus what we had before? We had
No.
20.
This is cumulative. Or sorry, additive. This is not cumulative. So like you got add whatever the one before
Yeah,
as well as this one.
379 total.
Yeah, 379 total. There you go. Okay. All right. Hell of an adventure.
Yeah.
Lance. Hell of a
We
concept.
need to go back there soon before somebody else closes it out.
Swear,
Yeah.
if the beastmen go in there and just take all of it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but that's probably exactly what they're gonna do. I'll make a roll. I'll make a roll though.
Whatever's in there.
I'll make a roll to see if what they do.
Well, maybe they'll get by whatever else is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get their gear next time as well.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
16 for Mel.
All right. Well, sorry you had to die in your first session packing in, but you did as a hero.
Fine. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, then that's the session today. That's the 83rd. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Thanks. That was super fun.